nothing supporting the hulls right now. I think she's about ready to come out. This is so exciting.
Oh my gosh.
If you can believe it, in just about an hour or two, our catamaran is going to be sitting in this spot here. We will no longer be in the tent. We're getting ready to open the doors and get the last little bits out of there. One of the things that we've gotten asked so many times now is, obviously you've seen how tight things are for us inside that tent, is how the heck are you going to get it out of there? The travel lift behind me is definitely not going to be able to move in there and get it out. So, and actually this is Alex, marina manager and partial owner, coming in right now. He works for a company called C&C Marine Transport, him and his friend Jeff. They have a special flatbed trailer that's going to be able to go right under the boat, lift it up with holes on each side. So we're going to come out here, kind of do some Y turns, and end up right here. At the moment, there are two things stopping us from getting out of this tent. Those vehicles right there. And we didn't know who the owners were or if we'd be able to get them moved, but I talked to Matt and I think he found something. He said Alex is coming with the keys to get them moved, so that's good, because wouldn't that suck to do all this preparation and not be able to come out of the tent because a couple of people parked their cars in front of where we need to pull out. One of our stakes is on the ground. At least the hole is still there. It turns out that the owners of those two vehicles were on a charter out on the bay, and so Alex had to jump in their safety boat, head all the way up to the bay bridge, raft up next to them, get the keys from the owners, come back here and move it. So thank you very much, Alex, for going way far out of your way so that we could get our boat out today. And here's Jeff with C&C Ventures, and he's gonna be the one pulling our boat out. Last moments in the tent here, and we can get the nose cone down, see what she looks like again with bows. Oh, this is so exciting. I can't believe it's taken us this long. When we first came here back in 2020 and we're like working out this whole deal, like, oh yeah, we're only gonna need to be in the tent for like 6 months or so, and then we should have everything in the shape to get out. And we probably could have forced ourselves to this point earlier, but it was always just like so nice having the protection inside there that we'd want to stay through the winter and then the next winter. But now we really need to get on our game and start getting her ready to go in the water. So exciting!
Oh my gosh. Thing is insane, man. I don't get how that's possible to not torque this frame. And all they got is that strap that runs across the back. Yeah, that is so crazy.
Years ago, C&C got this trailer to do sailboats. It's specifically designed for sailboats, so all 6 arms are hydraulic to be able to cradle it. And it was a perfect timing because, of course, we're going to use that now to barb up.
After backing the trailer in, we needed to find out if the pads would be able to rest against the flat portions of the underside of the bridge deck, and also if we could place them in the spots where our bulkheads run transverse across the boat.
Yeah, go straight up.
Oh, okay.
So we got to figure out if we can get it like kind of right in the middle, I guess. Alright, start turning to you. I think as we come up, it's probably going to lay.
Yeah, well, we could pull the truck up then.
So we do want it here.
So here's our problem.
Yeah,
We're trying to split that as best as possible.
Yeah.
Well, this pad will come as it comes
It'll
up.
come slightly
and
back.
Come back in here.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, no, that's fine. The bulkhead's right.
Okay. right there anyway.
That'd be good. Wow, that actually looks like it's gonna fit right in. Give me a shot.
That's actually perfect. It's right on the bulkhead.
That good?
Yeah. With the rear pad sitting comfortably under bulkhead 9, now we needed to make sure the forward pads rested under bulkhead 5.
Alright, so we're going to have to end up doing the blocking on this one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. Half a little bit. Yeah, that's probably good.
There's my pin spot right there.
On the forward anchor points, because the arm had a bar that would push into our stringers if raised all the way up, we were going to need blocks to be able to keep the arm low and still fill the void.
Alright.
Do we need a block for that one?
Yeah.
No.
Wait, the wood doesn't break.
Here, get it to this side if you can.
What, your side?
Yep, bring it to me. Yep, there you go. Here, Jeff, you can slide this one down a touch. Oh, you want to roll with that? Pull that. Alright. We're on all 4 points. Huh?
Yeah.
I think she's about ready to come out.
Out.
Yep. Hey, do you have them all taped up where you need them?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're
there's
marked
marks
with magic marker.
Yeah, I was starting to put tape on and I realized that the magic marker is probably better.
Ooh, buddy.
She's airborne, kind of. Nothing supporting the holes right now. Crazy feeling. And so far we don't hear any cracks or creaking. We've got these all on the bulkheads. And then we're just gonna kind of creep it out really slowly because we only have the 4 anchor points. We're gonna maybe try and do something across with jack stands, but Jeff thinks that should be okay. So we're just gonna kind of like slowly come out, see how she's handling it. And again, we've got a pretty much clear passage forward and back, so it should be a smooth ride for her. Moving the last boat out of the way. Create a fully clear path. Holy crap. And we have to come straight out. You can see how little room there is here. Like, look at that. Ah, it's crazy tight in there. God, she's out. Ah, holy crap. All right, I gotta go see the first side view of her. Holy shit, there's our boat. Oh my gosh. Gotta close up the door, otherwise we won't be able to actually get her in place. It came out.
That is insane.
It came out and it didn't hit anything. So the lines there are where we want the foam blocks to be when we end up, but we're gonna have to, of course, get all of the pads down. We've got some blocks over there. Bye-bye tent. In our new home.
That's enough clearance, right, Jess?
On the side?
Yeah.
Yeah, should be enough.
Yeah.
Oh, for painting?
Nothing in it.
Trying to get it as leveled out as possible now before we set it down on the blocks.
This line right on the side is level. On that seat. Yep, it is supposed to be level. So wait.
Yeah. And you said it was good up top?
It's what it was showing on top, yeah.
I mean, that's like dead ass center.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was seeing too.
I mean, it might just be the way the boat is, all that center on that. All right.
On that line.
There. Is that, could just be throwing us off?
That's still
Clockwise, counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise, yeah.
Man, you guys are being all kinds of precise.
Yeah.
Good like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, can you imagine
Terrible. No, like half, 3/8 maybe. Now I gotta break this off though.
You're probably 3/4 of an inch in the front. So these are my marks.
Okay.
So what I'll do is we'll just try to get it close again, and then we'll set it down. When I get the trailer out of here tonight, I can come back and then see how far I'm off.
And just show
And then just like at the bottle jacks like we did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
go
and that was fun.
Less work, yeah.
Let's leave this one.
Okay.
So that's what we'll opt for then, I guess, is 3/4 of an inch.
Okay.
Getting most of these leveled out with the foam, leaving like the 3/4 inch gap that the hydraulics they lift will come down. And over the next few days, Matt and I, especially after we kind of let things settle, because like with the foam, it will always compress just a little bit. We'll have to go through with the bottle jack and raise it up just a little bit to make sure that everything is level.
Man,
Is that like pretty
looks like I
close?
actually knew what I was doing, kind of.
Almost. We've got all of the foam blocks underneath with bases of paving blocks, plywood for adjustments, and we're gonna put her down.
Backed off.
That's gonna check level. Got the forward ones coming down now. And she's no longer being supported by the trailer. She's sitting on her blocks.
Just threw a level on it. It's damn close.
Is it?
We did it, guys.
Yeah. Good job, guys.
Thanks, CNC Ventures.
Oh, you're welcome.
There she goes. Day 2 since the boat has come out of the tent, and I'm going to be honest, Matt and I knocked off around lunchtime yesterday. We are so exhausted and overworked right now. We were talking about it, and in the past 90 days, we have only taken 2 days off of work. One was when I went to St. Michael's with our friend Greg to celebrate a beer fest, and then we did 4th of July with our friends Jeff and Cam. But other than that, we have been working tirelessly to get this boat ready to come out of the tent. So yesterday when it was done and we got the nose cones on, we're just like, you know what, take a nap, have a lunch, just relax the rest of the day. But now we're gonna go through and wash it and get it ready for all of the elements of being outside. One thing I do want to show you really quick though is how different everything looks inside now that we're basically outside in natural light. Of course we just have the shrink wrap on the windows, but apparently like the tent material was like so thick this lets in a lot more light and it completely changes the look of things. Just had our steps brought over. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy this is getting washed down. 3 years of like dust and grime just gathering on this. Got the doors in place. It's so cool having these in here now. Just being able to slide them in and out. So we got the galley. I think we kind of like let things get cluttered yesterday during the hecticness of things, but then the salon. Our first look outside. And one of my new favorite things is I sit on our giant U-shaped settee. Matt and I have already like picked places. This is gonna be mine on the outboard side. Matt's gonna be closer to the galley. But as I sit here, granted there's trees surrounding me now, but this is basically gonna be my view of the water once we launch. So imagine that door there is put up into the cockpit and just look at everything you can see out there. Of course, we'll be able to see out there. Just have 360 degrees of beauty around us. Well, the top layer of dust is coming off easily. Just gotta go through and scrub it all down. Hug the boat. You can actually get to the side of it now.
I know. It feels so good to be out here finally, where we can see our progress, see what we're doing. Weather kind of sucks, so this is going to be a new adventure for us, just trying to cope with being outside, with the rain, with the sun, with all that, but it's part of the process.
Japan.